Cool. All right, we're good to go. Chat looks to be up and running, and looks like we're getting an excellent connection from YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. Man, there is so much going on. I don't know where to start. So I'm struggling to get ready for DreamHack. I'm on the wait list, so all right, so where do I want to go with this? What I wanted to do is I wanted to test some controls, and I'm clearly not very good at doing and talking at the same time. So first thing I'm gonna do is I want to pull in just a very blanket terrain system, like just basically just a ramp. Let the snowboarder go down it and see how turning feels when I don't do anything to the terrain other than just raise it up and provide a slope. So I want to perfect those controls, and the reason I want to make that better is, sorry, I'm like shouting into the microphone. The reason I want to make that better is because I did take the game to a tiny little con in Collin College, and the thing that stood out to me there was that people enjoyed the game, but the controls, the way people described it is they described it as the controls were very sensitive, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's sensitive. I think there's something going on with the terrain and the controls that when you're turning certain points, like there's a point where you turn too much and it causes the snowboarder to stop. I mean, you would expect that if you're truly snowboarding, but it doesn't translate well to a game. When you push forward, you want to go forward, and when you turn to the left, you want to go left. When you turn to the right, you want to go right. You don't want to turn too far to the right and then it starts stopping. You might want that. I mean, if you want to get it truly as realistic as possible, but that's not really what I'm going for. I'm going for probably a younger audience, an audience that just wants to go in there, compete with their friends, throw stuff, and see who wins, not how accurate they can snowboard down a mountain, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Makes sense to me anyways. Okay, let's pull in that terrain. It's gonna be under assets or package. I made this little terrain offline before I import it. Okay, so it's gonna put it in terrain map C. What do I have here? Do I have terrain map C? No, I don't. Cool. That should work out well. I'll make sure I'm not coughing in your ears. Okay, it all looks good. All right, now let's see, what's the best way to implement this? I think what I'm going to do is take level 1 and I'm going to duplicate it, turn that into level 5, which it did for me. That's nice. Duplicate level 1's folder. Sweet. He's smart enough to do that. Let's take a quick look into level 5. think there's a couple things I'm gonna have to remove and update to make sure it looks correct and make sure I don't screw level 1 up. So first of all, let's go into the lights. Yeah, see, it's pointed at level 1. I do not want that. Let's point it to level 5. Okay, that'll work. We go there. Baked light, sliding data. Again, don't want to do that. See, it's interesting. It looks like it's set right, but what bothers me when I go over here, lighting data, it's referencing level 1. I wonder if I can change that. And then go back over to here, level 1. Okay, cool. It's kind of goofy that it has like that circular reference. I think we're good. Yep. Okay. Moving on. That's lights. What else we got? What else do we got? We got... These should all be fine. I hope. Level 1 profile. Let's rename this. This is post-processing file. Post-processing profile. And this should be referencing that. Okay, that's good. I think that's it. Let me go through here real quick and see if there's anything I missed. Directional, blah, blah, blah. Camera. Just gonna disable that. Don't need that. That's fine. It's not referencing anything. That's fine. That's fine. Terrain, we're gonna get rid of this one. The terrain 0. All right, I just want to check what it's using. Is that 000? Okay. Waypoint manager. Yeah, I can leave that in place. I mean, it's not gonna do anything, but we don't want deer spawners. Turn the sky dome off. Ramps, we're not gonna be having any ramps. Waypoints, we'll leave that. We'll leave the spawners. Playlist, I'm gonna disable the playlist. I don't want the music driving you guys crazy. All right, almost done. Turn that off. I'm a little curious, like, what is they gonna do if there's 2 terrains in here? Let's rename this one to terrain level 1. Go take a look at terrain map C. There should be a script on here that is a problem. Yeah, no? Yeah, right here. Missing script. Just remove that, we don't need it. Is that what it's complaining about? Is it all good? Yep, looks like it's all good now. Okay, terrain level 1. Do our terrain. This at 0, 0, 0. And let's bring these over. Oops. I don't know if it matters, but I'm going to just put them in the same location they were before, at least the same order, same sequence. Maybe if I can stop screwing this up. It's like, no, don't parent to the other one. All right, I'll fix it in a second. Move all these over. All right, 2. You need to go somewhere like that. All right, did this work? No, something's definitely off. Zero, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. I screwed something up. Let me do this the right way. All right, that's definitely better. Okay, I don't want to be staring at this checkerboard, so let's fix that real quick. Really don't need this anymore. This is level 5. Yep. I'm a little paranoid that I'm going to screw something up for one of my other levels. Like, oh, crap, I wasn't supposed to delete that. I think we're okay, though. Yeah, paint texture. Where's my textures? I just want to add one. I think it's snow layer. Yeah, there we go. I'll just do that for each of these. almost done. What? Why? Okay, that's all set. I think it's like really glowing. There we go. Disable lighting for now. Okay, let's put my spawn points in place. Where's my spawn points? Close up. All right, cool. I think that's really all we need. Let's take a look at the finish line and see what that looks like. That's not what I want. There we go. Whoa. You can something like right there. Not work. Funny because the angle, I think this backside's not even on the ground. Let's rotate it. Right, a little bit more. Like right there. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good with level 5 for testing. It's just a level for testing. I did disable my rails, right? And trophy collectibles, ramps. Yeah, okay, disabled. Okay, what am I looking for? A level handler, this is what I'm looking for. Add one of those. It needs to be level 5. I forgot how to create one of those. Of course, it's going, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Duplicate. This to be level 5. That's fine. So why does that say that? There we go. all in the details. Okay. Last thing I want to do is I want to change this to singular. Singular? Single player? Yeah, singular. Single player game. But I want to just do this for testing. I think we're good to go though. Let's try it. I'm gonna do single. Then yeah, that'll work. I want to do level 5, which I now need to update the art. Scene level 5 couldn't be loaded because it was not added. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's always in the details. You didn't add it. Okay, real quick, I do want to change. I want to change something because this is going to be confusing. Let's change this to this one, terrain park. Just to differentiate from level 4. All right, fingers crossed. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay.
Three, two, one.
Man, it just looks like I'm about to fall off a cliff. That's creepy. Why is my controls not working? Nothing's working. My controls working? Oh, now they're working. That's weird. Okay. So I've got all this stuff over on the left. They kind of give me an idea of when it's not turning. Okay, I just want to turn. I just want to turn. I just want to turn. You know, that's not too bad. It may not even be a controls issue. It may be the terrain. Yeah, he stopped there, but it wasn't like crashing stop, which is the complaint that I've been having. Said he's actually like stopping like that. It may be a terrain issue because this doesn't seem all that bad. I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem bad at all. Let's try. Turning, turning, turning. There's no braking. Yeah, no braking, no braking. This is braking. Go, go, go. Trying to the left. I mean, he does stop, but he's also doing circles, so. Oh no, that's not that bad. Let me check. Make sure I don't have a, like, always go switch selected or something. Nope. It's good. Okay, try another turn. Yeah, I mean, if you go crazy with it, yeah, it's gonna stop. Let me see if I can replicate what it's doing when players are trying it out. They're going, and then there's like a little pop-up. They're like, boop, and then kind of does something like that. It's not exactly like that though. Yeah, let's stop cranking it when he turns. It's something like that. It's like an automatic braking or something. But it's not doing it right now. Let me try something real quick. I say I want to try something. Let me let me change something up. Go back to level 5. And what I want to see is, man, I just don't want to mess up the terrain too quickly before I've thoroughly tested it, because I'm thinking the issue is really caused by the terrain and like little bumps and things, and that when you hit those bumps, you're like being turned and stopped. Because with the terrain being super flat, I'm not seeing it. But before I do that, let's see if we can get some visuals. Go over here. I know I just added all this stuff, but now I'm going to take it off. Remove. Just going to move each one of these. You know what? I'll just remove the first 3. We'll see if we can see a difference between the two. What I'm really looking for is when the player stops, the snow comes out like crazy. And I'm not seeing that. So I want to see if I can replicate that. Oh, I didn't choose the right level. That's okay. I might see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. It's typically when you're going really fast and you hit some bumps. See, right there. Like, what causes that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'd like to avoid that if I could. But it definitely seems to be something to do with like the little bumps in the snow. Yeah, that grinding or plowing, I guess is what it is. That plowing in the snow. I want to get away from that. I mean, it's cool to do that when you're braking, but it's not cool if you're not meaning to brake. It almost always happens right around here. Yep, there he goes. I think it would be acceptable if the game was like a skill based and it's just like, hey, don't turn like that and you won't have that issue. But I want the game to be a little bit more accessible to everybody. Dude, did I do it again? I get click happy. Go. Try that. Turn these off.
2,
I'm like, why are these guys here? But I guess I forgot to. I have no idea what they're gonna do. I forgot to turn them off. Okay, I don't see. That's it right there. Like, what is that? What is happening? And it's only when you're going really fast. It's like a velocity thing, maybe? Then turn. See, that's crazy. Like that, it was okay sliding. Fast. All right, let me see if I can do some intuition here. Where's my player? If you guys are getting connected and disconnected, I apologize. The OBS is having issues. It's saying it's connecting, it's reconnecting. Let me check what's going on over here on my YouTube. Am I still live? It says I'm live. Looks good. Okay, well, I'll just keep going. All right, where was I? I wanted to find my player. Under resources, spawnable prefabs, player prefab. And what I want to see under, no, right here, maybe? Rear trail, center trail. Yeah, it's the FX. I believe so. What is that? I have no idea what that is. That is not what I thought it was. Okay. Never mind. Not what I wanted. Maybe it's under their feet. There it is. Oh, that's what I wanted. So, snow particle, snow manager. But it's this one. Let's see. Snow manager. Is there something that tells it to like really ramp it up? And no particle slide, no particle straight. See, I bet it's right in here somewhere. Start speed, start color. it's not playing, play. Let's debug right here. Debug. Have the debug. Particles. Factor. Is it the factor? Yeah, I bet it's the factor. Because it's always multiplying that by the speed max. I mean, I'll include this too. Let's say start speed. Go to the whatever this is. No, don't do that. Hold on. I'm gonna check. Sorry, my other monitor's super high, so when you guys see it, I'm like looking up here like this. Wanted to see, is my Twitch running? It doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it's running. Not very good. It's got like a question mark there. Okay, whatever. Continuing on. All right, let's see what it says for the start speed. Different character.
Three, two, one, go!
It went crazy as soon as they all turned. It went crazy. All right, gotta make this easier. Let's make it single player. I'm gonna save it this time. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Three, two, one, go!
That's confusing. Let's go. Oops. Go straight down if I can play my own game. Now, turn. No issues. What the heck? Did I kill my debug? It's like not even doing the particles anymore. Just like, nah. Let's try that again.
Three, two, one, go!
And no particles. I push forward. I get a little bit of particles. Okay, I was seeing 0.7 and stuff like that when it was like really pumping it out. Okay, let's see here. I think I can simply say something like I'm just trying to like limit how much we see. See, I don't even. What the hell is that? What is that? That is not what I expected to see here. All right. Well, let's change this to if the factor is greater than, I'm going to say greater than 0.6 because I don't want anything lower than that getting in my way. Let's take a look at that. Is this not a, yeah, that's a float. That's a float. Particle assist main start speed. What is that? The initial speed of particles when particle system first spawns. It's not providing me a float value. It's like giving me some stupid text. Although that may be the key to what's going on here. Let's see. Good definition. Whoa. What is this? Particle system. Okay, don't go to that definition. Particle system main module. So it's just basically saying, hey, speed up if the factor is high. Okay, this isn't helping because of that. And a particle slide. It's gonna be particle system, PV, PV min, PV max, start speed. Okay, who's calling this? Void update. Side V, that must be side velocity, straight velocity, smooth damp. Smooth damp, go to definition. What the heck? Smooth damp. I didn't know that was a math function. You've got current, target, current velocity, smooth time. Math from metadata. I didn't realize that was a thing. Here, I gotta go browse real quick. I gotta go take a look. Let me put this down here so you guys aren't staring at me going smooth damp. Unity. Gradually changes the vector towards a desired goal over time. The vector is smoothed by some spring damper-like function, which will never be overshot. Okay. Gotcha. There we go. Okay, well, either way, that ultimately is not helping me. That's my side velocity. Where's this side velocity coming from? Transform forward. That's my side velocity. I mean, it makes sense, honestly. It's just basically saying, hey, if you're moving sideways fast, then make the particles spit that way out in that direction faster. Which means this isn't going to help me. Not really causing the issue. All it's doing is controlling particles. Let's see. Ooh, I got an idea. They're gonna be under input handler. Their input handler. I think what I'm gonna do is simply say, hey, if you're in the air, then don't allow control at all, and see if it continues to do that turn thing. Where's my air though? Yep, there we go. Let's just comment this out. So it will not handle air rotation. Go to definition. Cannot navigate. Why? Why? find all the references. Okay, player input. Da, da, da. Okay, it's really just this one then. Maybe. Wow. No references, huh? I think you are a flat out liar, but I guess not if I commented it out. I didn't think it would count it like that though. I think it would, I thought it would still say, hey, it's being referenced. Go to definition. Oh. I guess when you comment it out, it doesn't exist anymore. Yep, look at that. One reference. Okay. Let's make it 0 references and let's test. Hmm.
Three, two, one, go!
Don't let me do anything. I'm in the air, that's for sure. Jumpy, jumpy. Okay. Let's play a level. A normal level.
Three, two, one, go!
Do, 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 do. All right, so I'm looking to see if for some reason the player just starts braking. And they shouldn't, but that's what was happening before. So yeah, like that right there. What? Why are you braking? I think the only way I'm going to figure this out is if I go back, I'll watch this again, and then I see, oh, I see. Oh. See what the controls are doing at the time that it's braking. Yeah, right there. What was happening right there? Yeah, now I'm having a hard time doing it. Okay, I'm not confident. I'm confident I know, well, I'm confident I don't know where the issue is, but I'm not confident it's the handle air rotation. Let's fix that. I'm gonna go back and look at the physics handler. Mid skid angle. Mid skid angle. What does this do? Friction factor center. Is this even used? Two. Skid lateral 6. See, my gut is if I play with these numbers, and why are they all freaking private? Or not private, but private constants. I can't adjust them on the fly. Or can I? I think I can. Let's see if I can understand what this is doing though. This is constants. Friction will be maximum velocity loss per second. Okay, I want that. Normal 13, on edge 24. Wouldn't you lose more friction on normal than on edge? It seems like on edge give you less surface area. What do I know? From the velocity on, we brake less. From that velocity on, we brake less. Where's this? Make the end of the slide smoother, less braking on low lateral velocity. It's less than this. Make it and smother it. Be lost due to friction. You know what? I think we're on to something. I think what I want to do is use a tool called Hot Reload, which allowed me to make adjustments on the fly. Where's that? Hot Reload. I don't like to leave Hot Reload on all the time because I don't know, I've noticed it causes some weird I don't know. Inconsistencies? Yeah, that's it. Inconsistencies. Like sometimes it'll ask over here on this other side, like, hey, do you want to recompile for this variable? It's like, well, I always, yes, always. Why are we asking that? I think I just want to do this. And then I'll play with these variables. I want to see if I can maybe intuit which variable to mess with.
3, 2,
3, 2, 1, go!
go!
Pause that. Make the end of the slide smoother. Less braking on lateral velocity. And I think I'm okay with that. Just saying, hey, don't brake so much if you're going slow. Let's check out the skid marks. What's up with skid marks? Oh, we're not even using it? Okay. What about this? Nope. Apparently we're not skidding. I don't even know what we're talking about now. Half wheelbase, half truck width. This originally like a car? Could have been. I don't know. Locked on a rail. Okay, I think I rewrote all that. We're going away from the lock target. Already passed it. Okay. That's not it. This is all rail stuff. Amount of velocity redirects to the lock. Yep, all rail stuff. I like this one. Minimal speed limit. Oh, okay. Gotta be going at least that fast to be moving. That makes sense. Player velocity lost 9%. Interesting. I put all these debugs in here. I don't think I'm even seeing these though. Nope. I'm not seeing any of those. That's crazy. Why? Why am I not seeing any of that? I guess it just never reaches this. That's too bad. Okay, so we're on the ground. Let's see if this will help. Drag factor, V length. Drag minimum speed. Okay, so if the magnitude of the velocity is less than the drag min speed, we've got a drag factor. If off-road, drag factor will be even higher. Maybe it's something to do with this. We'll see. The lateral velocity is what? Lateral V. you care? It's like an at 220. Yeah, so if you're thinking, why are you putting that there? Yeah, I don't know. I figure it'll help. Hopefully it'll help me figure something out. That's the idea. Ooh, let's see if hot reload's gonna work. Yep, it's working. Okay, those are all fairly low numbers. Does Clap do anything for me? Nope. Alright, let's see what happens when I get it to cause that issue. Okay, but I need to stay with it. There we go. No, stop it. Yeah, cool. Saw a little bit of it. Yeah. I think that's part of the problem. Like, it rotated in the air. And I don't know why it rotated. I might have had like a slight adjustment on my rotation. Yeah, because you can never just have 0 on the rotation X and Y. Well, of course, I say that and then I do it, so. Let's see if I can do it. Right there. Yes. Okay, now, is it gonna crash? I mean, it wasn't terrible. Yeah, I don't think that told me anything. Let's see if I can make sense of this. Okay, just our lateral direction placed on the player's velocity to see how much they're aligned. Lateral V sine V. That's what we were looking at earlier. Never even got to these, never saw those. Okay, that's on the rail. Don't need that. All rail stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. I think it does help though. I don't think there's anything wrong with the controls. It looks like it's all about the terrain and how it impacts. Taking one last look. I think I might write down some notes here in a second. Just trying to see, like, spin slow factor. What does this do? Mount to reduce the velocity while spinning. Oh, I think this is something I put in. Yep, when you're being attacked. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay, while I'm here, let me take a look at something. Where's player config? Where's that at? Under configs, player config. Maybe it's this. I need to make a note, take a look at that. Your rotation speed. Take a look at flat rotation speed. And then there was a jump that I wanted to look at. Landing rotation speed. Take a look at that too. Bar factor. Like, all these seem like good candidates for what's going on. Okay, take that out. What are you doing? There we go. Isn't there a jump? I need to see. Where's my jump? Jump speed. I think there was one to do with a rail I wanted to take a look at. Is it the same? Oh, it's the same thing. Well, maybe not. I'll take it back. This is it. So, basically saying if the state is locked, then use the jump speed. If it's otherwise, reduce the jump speed by 0.5. Seems like your jump would be better not on a rail. Maybe I've got that backwards. Just questioning, do I want to change that? I don't know if I want to change that. Honestly, what I'd like to do is make the rail more sticky and the jump speed stronger to make you get off the rail if you jump. These are the only locations that the jump speed is used? That's crazy. Let's see. Okay, handle jumps. If it's jump. I almost want to do like a rail jump speed multiplier or something right here. So if you're locked, make sure I understand what's happening. If it's not locked, okay, if it's not locked, then full throttle. If it is locked, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't change that. I feel like this should not be hard coded, first of all. Let's change that. Let's change that to something like player config instance dot jump. Yeah, let's just do jump. Rail factor. I could do that, or I could just say screw this and just get rid of this altogether and just do rail jump up speed. It's like that's easier. I don't have to do multiplication. Don't have to do anything special. Rail jump speed. Okay, before I change that, let's go take a look at player config. We've already got a rail force. So yeah, we'll just grab this. Create a new one. We'll call it rail jump up speed. And we'll set it to, it was saying half. So I'm gonna set to 4. I don't want it to be half. I want it to be stronger than it was. No, should do rail. Jump up speed. Just want the rail. Save that. Let's go back over here. Yeah, see? Just a simple if statement. I don't have to do all this meh stuff. Get rid of this. Boom. Save. Save. So much easier. Alright, let's test that real quick.
Three, two, one, go!
Alright, there's a rail up here I want to grind on and see. Do I fly off it? Can I jump off of it? Should have increased the stickiness though. Forgot to do that. Right around there I fall off. I gotta increase the stickiness. There we go. Where was that at? I think it's under physics. I think it might be here. Let's go to the definition. Snap strength. What does this do? Direct player on rail. Player on rail. Snap strength is 1. Let's see. Snap strength. Snap the player to the spline position. Interpolated for smoothness. Snap strength. Again, why is this not a variable? That should drive me crazy. All right, where'd you go? Where'd you go? There it is. It just hard coded that bad boy, huh? Heck yeah. Oh, a variable. Snap the player to the spline. Snap. What is this? Oh, I see. Velocity align strength. Well, let's turn these into variables. Go ahead and add them to the already existing set. Call this snap strength. .25. No, I want a much stronger snap strength than that. Let's do 75. And private const velocity align strength. I think I'm going to be very original and make it exactly the same, 0.75. As long as I can type. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, I want to keep this just in case. Snap strength. Then velocity line strength. And you can't have that there. Okay, let's see what that does. Wired, no. Why would you do that? The bot telling me I can buy cheap viewers. Not sure why I would want to do that. I pay you to watch me. That's weird. I guess it's one way to grow your audience.
Three, two, one, go!
Alright, let's see if I can stick this rail this time. To be honest, I've been focused on performance stuff all week long. I'm so glad to be doing something else other than performance updates. I've got to update my OBS though. It's like keeps on timing out. It's recording, but it's not working properly. What the heck? Why can he not stay up there? Okay. What the heck? Why can he not stay up there? Let's see if my jump works. Hey, my jump at least works. Let's see if I can ride up the rail. Heck yeah. Let's go, baby. I think that turn is just too much. It's too aggressive. I would like it to snap a little bit better than that. Like all through here is really good. It's just this turn right here. Yeah, like you just can't do it. Come on, ride it. You're one with the rail. Be one. If I hop on right about here, you're good. All right, let's take a look. See if I can do something to increase that. Snap strength. Let's go up here. Just change it to 1. See what that does. Wee! Aw, I jumped over it. Go, baby, go! Go, baby, go! It's like I'm uphill. There we go. A jump work, and he falls off. Let's boost. Boost uphill. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Alright, I just want to see what happens if I just don't even push forward. If I just hop on the rail, and then I just let go. Just do nothing. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. And he falls off. Unacceptable. Alright, let's go take a look at this. Alright, snap strength is equal to 1. Snap the player to the spline. Rigid body is cast rigid body. Position is equal to lerp. Rigid body closest point. Snap strength. So in between, someplace between these two. And lerp only goes 0 to 1. Like there is no. Let me double check that. I don't think lerp goes beyond 1. Let's pull this down here so I'm not breaking my neck. What kind of lerp is this? Is this float or vector 3? Okay. Vector 3 dot lerp. Let me minimize that. Oh, nope. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There you go. You guys see what I'm actually looking at? No. Bad. Value used to interpolate between A and B in value returned when t is equal to 1. So, yeah, 1 is the max. Huh. Ah. We going big brain. If snap strength is equal to 1, then hey, where did you come from? Then player rigid body position is equal to the closest point. Let's do the original. I think that's really dumb, but we'll see what it does. Project curve velocity onto the rail. Aligned. Velocity aligned, strength aligned, velocity. Okay, that's where we're using that variable. Aligned, velocity, strength. I almost feel like on strong turns it needs to like overcompensate. Like, no, this is where it is. Their position, transform position, hold. Blah, blah. Saying we're gonna move the player position to the midpoint between the last location and the new location. Do I need that? Where damper transform position allowed to move. What is move distance? What is that? Oh, I see. Okay. I may comment this out. Let's first test what we got. Test what we got. I don't know what we got. What did I change? Ah, that's what it was. Okay. We're gonna try and hard nose it, hard line it. I don't know. Trees. Get out of the trees. Go, go, go. Okay. That was nice. Let's see what this does. Okay, again, I'm just gonna hop on it and I'm not gonna press forward because I want it to go slow. See if it stays. Will it stay? Will it stay? Nope. Basically, you can ride the rails as long as the rails don't get too crazy. I will say I need to adjust that because it kind of sucks for level design. I want to be able to make turns like that, and the fact that it's doing that and player falls off is not good. It's not good. I don't like it. Get up there. Why? Why do you refuse? Why do you do this? Okay, well, this didn't help me at all. Snap the player to the spline position. Player, closest point. What is the closest point? Closest point is equal to the player position. Okay. Square magnitude of the projected. Projected jet point onto segment. Player position P1, P2. Okay. That's tangent. Velocity onto the rail tangent. Interpolate this move alignment if needed. Player velocity, align velocity, velocity, align strength. See, this debug would be nice, but I think I need it for the projected. Like, where are you trying to send me? distance. What is this? This is the lock target minus the lowest point on the player. Just out of curiosity, what does it do when I multiply this by 2? Don't know if that makes any sense, but let's do it. Here we go. Whoa. What the heck? Whoa. It like launched me into space, man. That's so craziness. I think I went around the world. Okay, so yeah, allowed to move, not so much. Go back, yeah, change that. Move distance, that's what it was. Move distance. Yeesh, man. What happens if I just do like a 1.05? Calm down. Wow, okay. Never mind. Okay, I got it. Don't do that. Okay, so move distance is no good. Can't change that. Allowed to move, lock direction. Let me see, where was I? Okay, this is snap strength I was looking at earlier. I think I still have snap strength set to 1. So yeah, I mean that's as snapped as it's gonna get. Let's change this to 1 and see what that does. Something tells me it's still not gonna fix it, but I'll be interested to see the impact. Hopefully it won't launch me into space like the other one did. Ooh. I'm gonna try to get it one more time, and if I can't get it, I'm just gonna start the level over. Ooh, bear. You got it. Oh. I'm not sure. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how Rewired was giving me those issues? I I think that's related to hot reload. I don't typically have those issues outside of that. I could be wrong though. So.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, rail coming up. Let's see how we do. Again, I'm not going to press forward. I'm just going to hop on and see what it does. Oh, every time, every time. Yeah, it's definitely better, but I really wanted to work on having it stick to it more than that. Let's see, where do I want to do? I think these were originally 0.25. Yeah, 0.25, 0.5. And kind of like that. And let's just put that at that. Split the difference. Okay, let's go back here. Where are these? Is all this about the rail? Project player onto the rail. Lock on rail. Let's see what this does. Lock on rail. Lock direction. Player velocity. Okay. Project player on the rail. This is where we use our snap strength and velocity. Go to definition. Lock on rail. Okay, we already did that. And this is different stuff. Okay, okay. I almost want to take this. Project on the segment. I'm going to take this and rewrite it with like a test function. Test method. Okay, or a vector component. Move distance. It's the distance between the locker and the board. So that should be fine. Closest segment. Closest point is the player position. Okay. Project point onto segment. See, I don't even want that. I just want to say the player is at the same position as the segment. Let me see if I can figure out what this is doing real quick. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, what's this doing? Go to definition. Segment end, segment start. Okay, so that's the start, that's the end. Point, so it's where I'm at versus where I'm at within that line, I guess. Keep it within the segment. Yeah, so it's going to be returning a vector, basically keeping me within that point. That makes sense. That should be exactly what I want. Projected. Okay, so what were we doing with this? The square length of this vector. Okay, the distance squared length is less than the closest distance square length. Which is what? Where did you get that? So all that is just to find out which is the closest target point? Closest segment? Okay. Current target index equals the closest segment. Think I follow all this stuff so far. This is what I really want. Like, there's accelerating, if they're braking. Speed along tangent. Okay. If the line velocity is faster than the max, then let's set the max. That should be fine. Sorry, this is requiring some concentration. I'm not seeing where we're getting thrown off the rail. What's this debug? Draw the line from where I'm at plus the rigid body velocity normalized. Is this different? Oh, no, it's definitely not different because it's setting it right there. Let's take this off. See what that does. I should just simply say, hey, it's whatever the lock target is. So player position is going to be equal to position on damper position. I don't care about that stuff. I don't think that'll have an impact. Let's see what this does. So just so we know, change line 603. And what was the other thing I did? Oh, I added the debug, the draw line. That's it. All right. We'll see what that gets us. We'll see. Gives us a lot of errors.
Three, two, one.
Let them go. Whoa. Right. Well, that didn't work. Can't tell me the only thing I changed though was this small little line did all that. I have my doubts. Yes, it did. That's where I always fall off. Okay, where's our line? Well, it's no wonder we're falling off. Look at the target. Why is that my target? Oh, I think I know why. I think it's because I'm an idiot. Hold on, I gotta get this. Okay, I gotta go. But just so you guys know, I think what's happening is there's some locker points. I don't know if I can show them or not. Maybe I can. I don't know. Now that I think about it, it's like there should be plenty of locker points, but let me show you what I'm talking about. Where's my rails? Rails. What sheet is this? There we go. Rail. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, within this rail, there should be a list of locker points. Let me see if I can pull them up. I honestly thought they had. Yeah, here we go. Well, what I'm thinking is I'm pointing to a locker that's like right here, and then the next one is around the corner. So I'm targeting a bad location. That's what I think is happening. But why are my... Oh, there they are. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Dude, why do we not see it? Like, I'm not seeing any rail locker points. Oh, here they are. Yeah, I could be wrong. So I think that's what's happening. I wonder if I can remove some. So I think what's happening is I'm aimed at these, which are going to be to the left. And by the time it locks on to one over here saying, hey, you should be going over here. It's already going in this direction. It's a little too late. That's what I think is happening. But maybe if I have less. So if I locked on here, then it goes around the corner and it says, okay, here, it'll be angled around the whole time. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'll give it a shot, but my time is up. So thank you for watching. You guys have a great one. I'll talk to you later.